nothing but money and regrets? Yes and yes, but with one exception. Work isn't everything forever. You grind for 1 to 3 years, and by the time you put your head back up, the rest of your life consists of complete freedom. Is that a trade you're willing to make? Let me know in the comments. But that's all you need to consider. Is that a trade that you are willing to make? Because if not, then this is not really what you want. But if it is, if you're willing to sacrifice those 1 to 3 years, and also those 1 to 3 years is not going to be like freaking slavery. I mean, brother, let's be honest. You're not in a coal mine. You're out here texting, typing away, learning things on a computer. You're fine. 1 to 3 years of grinding inside at a desk for a lifetime of freedom, being able to do whatever you want, whenever you want, having financial abundance and building generational wealth. Worth it? And don't just say yes with your mouth or with your words. I want you to mean yes with your actions. And here's an example of me still being able to live life and make money. Yes, I grinded 24/7 for years, but now I've been able to actually go on vacation, go on resorts, not have to worry about the bill, go to Miami, go to business events, meet just like famous people that I've been scrolling on my phone and looking at for years, and actually be able to meet them in person. It's crazy. I also take my whole team, all my students, out to Funnel Hacking Live, which is a business event, and spend time with them in Vegas, meet them all, and just have a great time in general. Because let's be honest, what's the point of having wealth if you don't get to enjoy the fruits of your hard work? So eventually, yes, you will get to enjoy the fruits of your labor. But again, first, you have to actually work. You have to labor in the first place. Now, I don't just want to give you life-changing advice in this course. I want to tell you exactly how to maximize your results right now. So here's what you need to do at this very second. You need to commit to watching every single second, even the parts you think don't apply to you. You need to take notes, multiple notebooks for key insights. Guys, I stay with the notebooks. This right here, this is my daily schedule, okay? And I want you to realize every single one of those blocks is actually one day. And this is just one folder, one binder. I have multiple of these that are already completely filled out, not to mention all the rest of the notes that I have over here. And the reason why I'm showing this is because I just want to show you that I practice what I preach. And these are just a couple. I literally have like a whole stack of ones that are completely full, completely filled, because taking notes is really that important. That's how you are going to not only just watch the course. This is not something you do passively. This is something that you interact with. So in order to actually maintain and retain all the information, you have to take notes. There's just no other way about it. You have to take notes. You have to listen intentionally. This is not something for you to just listen to while you're cleaning your house or something. This is something that you need to actively participate in, because exposure to knowledge is not learning. You can watch 1 million episodes of Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen, but guess what? At the end of that, you're not going to know how to cook just because you watched him do it. You actually got to get in the kitchen. Next, you want to save this video for later. Look, I'm not going to lie. You're probably not going to watch it 16 hours focused in a row. Probably not going to happen. So you'll be able to easily find it later if you go down below this video, actually leave a like. Then it will be in your liked videos playlist, and you won't have to lose it, try to find it again. It'll be super easy. Next is to watch it in segments. So you can just leave a timestamp down below by commenting what time you left off at. So let's say you left off at 1 hour and 15 minutes. You can go down in the comments, leave it as a bookmark. Then when you come back to the video, you can go down, click on the link to your bookmark, and then you'll be able to pick up where you left off. That way you're not searching for where you left off and then kind of stuck again. Next is to track your progress. So document your journey using something like Snapchat. Super, super important and helpful. Maybe I'll show you some of my old Snapchats in general, but it's kind of like a video log or like a video diary. And the great thing about Snapchat is that it will remind you when you actually did something a year ago in your memories. So really, really easy way to do that. So take a video of you saying, I'm starting this 16-hour course. I'm starting this journey. I'm committing to finishing it. I'm committing to actually taking the action and doing all the steps that's inside. And finally, don't go in alone. This journey is much easier with partners. So you want to share this video with other people that you know so that they can go through it with you. If you know other people who want to actually start a hustle, want to start making money, share it with them. And then I also have some free communities that I'll link down below. If you're just looking for other people to meet other like-minded individuals who have the same goals and aspirations. And I want you to have every single chance possible of succeeding. Here's why this is more important now than ever. And one of the biggest parts is the AI gold rush. See, with not even just AI, but just online business in general, my friend, we right now are in the sweet spot. We are in the sweet spot where it's actually pretty easy. And here's the thing, easy is extremely subjective. Is it easy to lift 100 pounds? Well, it depends on who you are, how long you've been lifting, et cetera, et cetera. But it's been easier than it ever has in the world to get rich. But people have never been lazier. Everybody is lazy. All you have to do is put in a little bit of hard work and nobody will be able to keep up with you. It's so simple. But it won't be like this forever. You think you're going to start a year. You're going to start in 2 years, start in 3 years, 5 years, start when whatever it is, start when you're out of school, start when your job requires less hours from you. Dude, these opportunities won't be here forever. These methods will one day be patched, and it will be either harder or impossible to actually escape, especially in the age of AI. Look, how many times have you heard people say, oh man, I wish I'd bought Bitcoin back in 2010? That's the worst thing about hindsight, is that it's always 2020. The truth is, some opportunities don't always scream at the top of their lungs, but AI is jumping around in the spotlight right now, waiting for you to take advantage of it. It's still in the early days, and the people who jump on it right now are going to make boatloads of cash. There's no two ways of looking at it. So don't worry. I want to show you exactly how to leverage AI through this course so that you don't later regret the fact that you missed out, because it's just going to be an exponential growth curve. It's a new technology. There's so many new things happening in the market right now where all you need to do is position yourself properly and you can't help but profit. We're still in the early stages. So later on this video, I'll be showing you how to come up with infinite amount of ideas and concepts to bring your thoughts to life, produce a week's worth of work in hours instead of days, and find hidden opportunities that your competitors are missing out on, all while leveraging AI. On its own, AI just can't replace the strategy, the psychology, and the human connection that drives real results. So you're going to be able to use all of these things to your advantage. And if you're somebody who's worried about AI if it's going to actually take away your opportunities, let me say this. Over the course of time, there have been countless revolutions that changed the way the world works. There are many people that are worried about AI taking their jobs. But let me put it this way. Did the Industrial Revolution take jobs? No. It created a whole new line of industries. Did the internet make business obsolete? No, it created trillion-dollar companies. Did automations replace accountants? No, it made them more valuable as strategic advisors. Here's an example. Mechanics kind of came out of the blue. For the longest time, humans were using horses for transport, and as soon as cars were invented, we needed people to fix them. And the bigger the role that the cars had within society, the more mechanics were needed. That's the same situation that we are in right now. AI is creating jobs that have never been needed before in history. The earlier you get in, the better. But I'll touch on this later. This is the opportunity of our lifetimes. And one day it won't be there. It's just like nothing lasts forever. Everybody knows that. So if you're watching this right now, understand and get a complete sense of urgency. I wish I never waited as long as I did. And you'll hear everybody say that. They wish that they started sooner. So start right now. Here's the course roadmap on everything we're going to be learning in order. Now, I've talked about these before, so I'll just leave it on screen so you can have an idea of what we're going to be covering in which order. But your journey to $1 million starts now. You have the map, you have the keys, you have the vehicle, you have the journey. No more excuses, no more limiting beliefs, no more waiting for the perfect time, because it will never come. Right now is the only time that exists. I believe everything happens for a reason. And that's why you stumble across this video. So here it is. This is the formula. This is the system. This is everything I know about making money online. Look, I'll leave it at this. You could be doing anything in the whole entire world right now, but instead you're sitting right here with me, digesting this video and learning how to improve your life for the better. And you know what? I don't take that lightly. So your success is my responsibility. And that's why throughout this whole thing, I'm going to encourage you as much as I humanly can to not only finish, but implement and really get started and be done with making the excuses, be done with saying you're going to try later, be done with trying things for a couple of days, for some weeks, for some months, and then quitting, but actually committing to making a difference. So with all that being said, man, let's lock in and begin. Yo, what is up, everybody? It's your boy Tyson40. I am back. I am black. I'm ready to attack on the second installment of the free 16-hour course. Trust me, there's going to be a lot of introductions, so let's get used to it. Anyways, time to get into the topic at hand, which is mastering your mindset and unlocking your personal potential. Now, look. The word mindset is often overused and watered down. If you're anything like me, bro, when you hear mindset, you throw up in your mouth a little bit, because it's always some dude who ain't never really done nothing talking about, bro, you got to be consistent, you got to be disciplined, you got to be blah, 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 blah. We've heard it all before, over and over again. So today, we're going to redefine what mindset even means and how to program your brain to become a millionaire, because that is where success truly lies. Not in the business model, not in the tactics, not in the techniques, not in marketing, not in sales. And don't worry, we're going to be getting into all of those, but it all comes down to you. It is actually all based upon you. The journey to financial abundance begins not with investment strategies or business plans, but with a fundamental restructuring of your core beliefs about wealth and your relationship to it. Now, when you transform these deep mental patterns, you'll find the actions required for wealth creation become natural extensions of who you are rather than forced behavior